now. Conspiracies.
Alright, the Earth is flat.
Okay.
Give me your opinion on that.
I don't think it's possible if I really think about it, because, like, the Earth... Like, well, it can't be possible. If the Earth is, like, flat, then, like, what, like, you just walk, and then what happens when you get over it to the end?
No, it is flat.
But how do you get over, like, what do you do when you get to the, like, no one's been to the end of it.
There is an end, like...
Of the Earth?
Yeah. Like, at the end of the sides, it's a waterfall. That all the water just goes down.
Oh, but no one's ever, like, people have gone around the world.
Yeah, but not to the end.
So what, you just keep going in circles until you get to the end?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, right?
You just drive the boat. Or whatever you're...
The boat.
Whatever you're,
Boats are crazy, huh?
taking, yeah.
Like the ocean and shit. Do you know, let me see. How much ocean is looked at? How much ocean is seen? More than 80% of the ocean's never been mapped. Okay, not mapped. Has been explored. That's a better word. Only 5% of the Earth's oceans have been explored.
Yeah, exactly. So there's an end.
Of what?
The ocean. And the Earth.
It's probably just because, like, we don't have enough, like, people to, like...
No, we have 7 billion.
Yeah, okay, so 7
So
billion people got on one boat. How do you think we would...
Why is 7...
Do you think we'd be able to get all the way over?
It is nothing... No. It's not about...
Does this mean, like, every inch? Or, like, just, like, I'm on a boat and I'm here and I'm looking down in the water and I see stuff. Is that a percent? Or, like, is this, like, deep sea, like, going, like, fucking... I don't know.
It's just explored.
Like, if I'm, like, swimming 12,100 feet down, I explored that little... That's not even a percent.
Yeah, but it's just... It's like a little hollow, like...
How much do you think of the ocean is a percent?
Look it up.
Okay. Like, how much do you think?
I'm gonna stop you there first.
How much of the ocean?
Wait. Wait, hold on. Alright, for everyone who doesn't know what's going on, this is our first podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Under the Skull.
We just talk.
It's with Benny.
Penna.
And we're just gonna talk about conspiracies, stories that we've had. Stuff that's happened to us.
Talk about some stupid trips we went on that we probably shouldn't. I don't know why we went on them.
We're just gonna talk. And I hope you guys enjoy us just talking. Hopefully we could get, like, guests on, people we want to talk with.
I'll talk to random people.
Yeah.
I'll do an Instagram live video. Hey. Ocean and sea.
All right,
okay, that's math. I'm not. So how much is the ocean? 75%? 75% what?
Okay. Can we hold on? That's crazy. I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna start this off here. And I'm gonna give you something story of something that happened.
Okay.
So I saved this for this.
You didn't talk about it so that we could talk about it now?
Yeah. So, well, you know about it.
Okay.
But I saved it so I can tell you my perspective.
Okay, yeah.
So, last, what was it? Saturday. Last Saturday, we went to a Halloween party.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it was Halloween on Sunday, but there was a party on Saturday. So we had a hockey game. We went to that. It was late, 7 o'clock. It was the start of our hockey game.
We got 25 penalties now?
Yeah, around that
game?
Probably.
Okay.
So the game started at 7:30, party started at 7:30, so we're like, all right, we're going to be late, we'll get there.
An hour away. The party
was an hour away from the rink. We're like, all right, we'll get there, we'll have like an hour to hang out, see people. We play in our game. I get like 15 minutes worth of penalties. I get in a fight.
Because I got killed.
He got killed. I get in a fight. Whatever. After the game, we're like, all right, we have to buzz. We have to go as fast as we can. we gotta get off the ice as fast as we can. Hit the showers. All right, so no soap. We're flying. We're throwing on
okay, just keep going.
We're flying. We're in the shower. No soap. We're like, all right, we gotta go. We throw our clothes on. We're running out to the rink. We're at the car. We're like, all right, we might as well just put our costumes on now. I'm putting my costume on. The other kid we were with, let's call him Bill. Bill was putting his costume on. He goes, we're in a rush. Like it's 10 o'clock at night. The party started at 7, and he goes, I don't know where my keys are.
Which is not the first time.
Not the first time, but he goes, I don't know where my keys are. We have to go. So I don't know what, like, we're like, all right, like, go find your keys. Running around. I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes waiting for him. Finally runs out, finds keys. He goes, well, I guess I found my keys. After like 15 minutes, we're already late.
So probably half an hour it took. No, yeah. But I didn't want to go back into the ring because last time it happened, it was in my bag.
Yeah, it
wasn't. So I really thought it was in my bag.
No, he left it in the locker room. So we're buzzing. All right, so we're in the car. We're driving. We're listening to music. We're going. Like, we're hyped up. We're ready to go. We're listening to throwback music, singing. So ready to go. One of our other buddies called us. We go pick him up. We're like 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away. We're buzzing. We're singing. And we get there. And we're like, all right, this is it. Like, we're going to go have fun for a couple hours.
Couldn't wait, dude. I was a priest. by the way.
Yeah, so I show up, get in the house.
You guys went in first.
Yeah, so I was with one of my buddies that was there, came out and got us, and I was with, we call him Bill.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, Bill, and one of my other buddies. Came up, grabbed us, because the girl's house it was at, the parents were there. Went up, grabbed us, we went down, us three. He was with someone else. They were behind us, so they didn't come in with us. So us three went down. I'll give my perspective, and then you can tell whatever you felt.
You can just say, my girlfriend showed up at the same time.
So...
That's what I was waiting for.
So we...
Walked out.
Yeah, so we walked downstairs in the basement. And we're like, I'm walking around, there's like 100 to 200 people here. I'm like jammed in, like we're like shoulder to shoulder. And I just hear everyone screaming. And I was like, all right, like everyone's hyped up, ready to go. Everyone's screaming. I see another buddy, like I dap him up. I'm saying, what's up? He looks at me and just goes, some kid just beat the shit out of 4 kids. I was like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on? I look over and there's this kid running around, screaming in people's faces, saying, I'm going to kill everyone who's here. I could beat the shit out of every single person who's here. I'm like, what's going on? I just got here. I'm saying hi to everyone.
I'm still saying hi.
I'm still saying hi because I just got there. And I was like, everyone's
I'm still
like, all
not
right.
there.
And everyone's like, all right, we're going to get kicked out. Like, we're gone. So I was like, dude, I just got here. So they're screaming. He's still running around. I take a picture with a couple of my buddies. And then I hear the grandpa of the girl's house we were at came down. So the basement had like LEDs on. It was dark. Screaming, yelling as loud as he can. Screaming, I just got assaulted. Everyone get the fuck out of my house.
In his kitchen.
Yeah, he got assaulted in his kitchen by the kid who was running around punching people. He goes, I just got assaulted. Everyone get the fuck out of my house. And we were like, oh shit. So we came up, boxed the Capri Suns, grabbed the Capri Suns, obviously.
Buddy grabbed what? The umbrella?
Yeah, my other buddy grabbed an umbrella from the house. We're running out. Everyone's screaming. They're calling the cops, whatever. So we dip. And I know that you had some funny shit, and I wasn't even with you. But it was crazy. Like, we got kicked out in the 10 minutes. We were hyped up.
It was 10 minutes.
And we were gone.
But we were so excited because this started probably the week before where we were like, yo, she's having a party.
Oh, yeah.
We were ready for it for about a week.
Yeah.
So when we got there, he went down first with his buddy, and I was waiting for my girlfriend. You know, we, like, said hi and stuff. And then we didn't know how to get in because there was no one else outside. So we walk over, and I didn't want to go through the front door. I mean, I don't think that was probably, like, not a good idea. So I walk over to the side, and there's some girl and some guy, both blood gushing out of their face. Apparently, they're the ones who got in the fight. And I don't know why. I didn't even think twice about it. And I just started, swear to God, I said, yo, will you help me get over this fence? That was it. And she was like, yeah, sure. Help me get over the fence. And still, like, I think I got blood on my hand. She was dripping. I thought it was like, I don't know, maybe a costume or something. So then I walked down the stairs. The lights are flickering. There's an old lady standing there, just like telling people to leave, flickering the lights. I didn't know who she was. I thought she had a costume on too. Walk over, bunch of people I don't know. So this is kids from his town, more. I knew a couple kids, but me and her walked down. My girlfriend knew no one there. And I was like, yeah, and I was hyping her up because I was like, it's gonna be fun. Like, you don't know anyone, but I'll introduce you to people. And so we walked down, and obviously, like, there's that old fucking grandpa running down the stairs as fast as he can. And he's like kind of a bigger dude, so it was loud as fuck and scared the shit out of me. And he was walking down and just screaming, I got assaulted in the kitchen or something. And then Chris was like, what's happening? And I didn't want to be like, oh, damn, we gotta leave. So I was like, no, don't worry, like, we'll be fine. He's just, like, mad about something. We walk over, find Joe and stuff. And they act like nothing was fucking happening. I walked over to Joe and Cam. They're like, yo, what's up? What's going on? And there's some guy yelling in the back, flickering the lights, telling everyone to get out. I was like, are we supposed to get out? And we just, I don't know. Like, we didn't care. There were so many people there, so, like, we were just gonna kind of wait. But it was fucked. And we walk out, and one of the kids, probably wasn't true, one of the kids goes, police! And everyone books it into their car as fast as they can. Oh my God, it was sketch, because she had like one driveway, and everyone's parked on the side, so everyone was just pulling Hueys, pulling out, and we go to some random side street and wait there to meet up with him. But, long story short, there was no party.
It sucked because we were hyped up for like 2 weeks.
So hyped, dude.
We went to Spear, we got Halloween costumes.
Like the day before, I spent like $30, forgot my girlfriend's Halloween costume here, so she didn't have anything.
It was crazy.
That was stupid.
Alright, so I just want to, since this is our first one,
we have a logo and stuff.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to pop it up on the screen here.
Probably not.
Somewhere.
Probably
maybe here, there.
Maybe the whole screen might just be it.
You might just hear us and not see us anymore. I don't know. But just let us know if you like them. We got a couple concepts. Like we said, it's called Under the Skull.
And you gotta think about it.
You have to think about it because technically Under the Skull
thought about it for like a day.
Yeah, Under the Skull would be your brain, meaning that we're smart and we're masterminds and we're geniuses.
We're gonna be called the smart guys, but that was taken.
No,
probably wasn't taken. That's just terrible.
Yeah. So, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh.
Point him out. Yeah.
Ricky Bobby, he's a funny guy. He's in a lot of funny movies.
Yeah, his name's Farrell Will. That's his name. And,
let's see. He's retarded. So, let's see how much money
Will Ferrell has. Probably a lot.
Net worth. How much do you think? Arsenal.
80 mil.
$160 million. Double what you thought.
That's fine.
Isn't that, so I could buy him for that? What does that even mean?
That means that how much... It means how much money he has in his bank account.
It's not.
Yeah, it does. It means how much he's worth.
Yeah.
If
I mean, he has 160 mil.
Yeah, it does.
That's what
Maybe it's mean he's made 160 mil.
In his life?
Yeah.
How do you track that shit?
It's just
no, it definitely means like if I wanted...
He's 6'3", he's a body, huh? He's a big boy. 6'3"?
Could be a damn football player. Oh, but he only is
6'3",
200 pounds.
200 pounds? Like,
look at him, he's a fucking body.
If you ain't first, you're last, huh?
If you're last, Alright. Earth's not flat. So we've been here for 2 years. Oh no, this is our second year. So I guess it's the same thing, right? But COVID-19 hit us last year. We were happy we could come to school. The rules were ridiculous, but I think they were everywhere. But being, 17 and 18 last year, at the beginning of the year, I was 17 years old, and they wanted me to keep a mask on all the time, everywhere, outside. And stay in my room. I couldn't go into someone else's room. I lost my mind. He was lucky enough, or he was smart enough. I mean, at the beginning of the year, he's in a different dorm, but you got a roommate, right?
Yeah. I was with our hockey goalie.
So he got a roommate, and they would be able to hang out and stuff, and I was just in my room, literally butt up my thumb. My butt was in my thumb, and I just sat there, I guess. But now there's a thing going around.
COVID-19 is the thing.
Is it a thing? I mean, people got it. People died from it.
So it's a virus.
So it's a thing.
It's a virus.
Is that the end of it? That's a thing.
But is it real?
Well, what else would it be?
Fake.
How? Like people like how the Joker has that little patch that squirts out laughy gas. Like some guy just walked around with this gas thing and just sprayed people with it. How would it be fake?
Because it's just not a thing.
Like the government did it? Or
Yeah, it's just not a thing. Like, it's not real. And if you were to get COVID, like...
You were sick.
No, if you were to get COVID... someone... Or you got it from something or someone.
Yeah. Okay. So that does mean it's not a thing.
That's not what I meant. I'm okay. Like you got it from, like, the air or something like that. Like, they were telling us that, oh, you get it from this person because this person did this, and that was the why, and you were the why, and this was the how. But in reality, you got it from the sky. I mean, the air.
What do you mean? Like oxygen?
Mm-hmm. The government flew planes over, creating chemtrails.
It's possible.
Throwing COVID-19 down. That's the end of story. How much does the government... What else is new?
I want to see how much it is to buy a plane.
What?
Oh, to maintain.
It's probably
15 to 100,000.
No,
I want like a big plane.
A big plane will be like a mil, probably a couple mil.
So, do you know? It's impossible. Kim, impossible. It's impossible for
Ben 10 to the rescue.
It's impossible. No, it's impossible for like
the plane.
Oh yeah, it's impossible for me to ever have one.
Why?
Well, no, like
at this current spot in your
there's like
space.
There's a tornado in my belly. I'm saying like that would be a lot of fucking dollars. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how many?
So, what else? What's up?
Talk about how fucked up things are.
Mm-hmm.
Like Halloween.
Well, we already went over that.
I know, but who's like...
Oh, what Halloween is?
Yeah.
Little kids go into doors and get candy.
Look how that started, dude. Some kid started and was just walking around asking for candy.
I guess. Do you want to look it up?
Say what?
How is Halloween?
A thing? Celebrated.
Not inclusive. How is Halloween a thing? Alright. The tradition originated at the ancient Celtics festival of Samhain, when people would light a bonfire and wear costumes and wore the Gothsagos.
Oh, so like it wasn't a...
Soon All Saints' Day incorporated some of the transitions of Samhain, the evening before known as All Hallows Eve, and later Halloween. So they would have rituals and wear costumes to scare off ghosts. And that turned into little kids going to strangers asking for candy, which probably is not the best idea.
What? He had some candy.
Oh, you want some candy? Here's some candy.
Okay, can we get on to like our big thing that like we talk about all the time we don't understand still?
Space.
Just space. Okay. We talk a lot. We're roommates, by the way. We talk a shit ton when our Wi-Fi goes out. And we talk, because that's all we can do. And we talk about random stuff. And like probably last week, we started talking about like planets and stuff. Because one evening, the sun was out. Or no, maybe, yeah, probably not nighttime. It was daytime. The sun was out. The sun was out, and I could see the moon. And I was just thinking, is there either there's two moons
and two suns?
No. Either there's two moons, or like the other side of the earth just sometimes doesn't get to see.
All right, they might not understand what you're saying.
Probably not.
The sun was out. The moon was out. So our side of the earth could see both of them. So what we're trying to understand is the nighttime side of the earth. What's over there? Because the moon's on over here.
Yeah, so we're saying, is the other side of the earth just not see anything?
Yeah, but have you ever been at nighttime and
not
don't see the moon?
No, never. So we're the special
I
side?
definitely have not seen the moon.
How?
It just wasn't there.
Cloudy days.
Oh, maybe cloudy. But it's always there.
Yeah.
So we're the special side of the earth planet.
Yeah, and we do zero research about this stuff. Because
it's just opinion-based in our opinions. If you disagree with us, then, well, you're wrong.
Or we are.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong.
So, and then, after that, we started talking about that and came to the conclusion that we're the special side. And then we started talking about, like, all the planets and shit. And how... Wait. Oh, yeah, we started talking about the sun and how, like, sunlight takes 5 hours.
So, sunlight...
While he searches this up, we, What? No, that's not right.
Wait, just keep talking.
I might have just ruined everything we've ever talked about ever before. Okay.
8.
Okay. Never mind, we'll not talk about that. Actually, We'll tell you what just happened. So, I don't know why, that night, Joe told me sunlight takes 5 hours to get to the earth. Like, one beam of sunlight takes 5 hours to get to the earth. So we thought that, like, the sun's hitting us. We see the sunlight, but the sun's actually 5 hours ahead. And we just don't see it because the sunlight's not reaching us yet. When actually, it takes how long?
8.5 minutes. This whole time, since we talked about it, I thought the sun looked like it was up there, but it was really over there.
It was 5 minutes, and it was 5 hours.
Yeah, but did you know the speed of light is 299 space 792 space 45 space m/s?
Search it up in miles per hour. I don't know, I'm missing.
Hold on.
You have to count those years.
So that's 1,000.
Okay,
671 million miles per hour.
And our car goes 160.
671 million miles per hour.
That's fast.
Oh, really?
Wait. I have something else to talk about.
Wait. Before, ready, watch.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
Ready, watch how quick 671 million miles per hour it looks like. You just witnessed it here live on under the
lamp.
You just whistled it live on Under the Skull.
With Joey and Benny and Michael. No, I have something else to talk about. I watched a video a long time ago about money and how much $1 billion actually is. And there was a chart, and it showed like $1, and then it showed like a tower, and it was like 100,000, and it was a lot bigger, and then it went to 1,000,000, and then it went to how much more a billion is than a million.
Yeah, it's a million billions. I mean, a million millions.
No.
100,000 millions.
Is it?
100 millions. No, 1,000 millions.
Is it?
Yeah, 1,000 millions. That's actually not that long. It's definitely really a lot.
Not that lot, no.
1,000 millions is 1 billion.
That's a big tower of money. We should get our faces on money.
Yeah. What was? Tell them what we were brainstorming.
We were thinking about getting like a coin that's like $12.26.
Like a government-based money, like that you actually
just
pay.
Our faces on it.
It's our faces, and it's $12 and how much? 38 cents. Some type of cents.
It makes no sense. But yeah, so we're looking into that and seeing if we can actually do it, and we can't. So.
Well, not if I'm not the president. We're not the presidents together.
Oh yeah, remember when we were talking about like if you could choose what sperm was chosen by the mom's eggs, like what one, and like you can like go through a list and see like what the outcome is.
Yeah, and you could have the best kids ever in the world, the most successful kids ever.
And if you think about it, that would literally like that could make the world perfect.
Yeah, but that's not a thing unless we are the first ones.
How do we? No, we can't make it. I'm just saying how it would make like there would be people. There would be no people like shooting each other. Because like they would say that in their profile, in their egg profile.
No people shooting each other. Would that be in their one?
Unless the parents were like stupid and like wanted their kids to do that. Do you think the government makes people?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because yeah, maybe. Probably. Definitely in the lab, right?
In the lab class?
Yeah.
I learned about it the other day. It's really tricky.
A head scratching tricky?
Let's talk about a different story. Let's talk about a different party or
something that's happened. Okay. I have one. You're gonna know what after I started, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about it first?
Okay.
I'll just add on.
Alright, so for everyone who doesn't know who's watching this, we are big Pokemon collectors.
Big.
So where's
the binder's up there.
Alright, so I'm not gonna grab it, but we have a lot of cards, we collect a lot of cards. And we're like, alright, so we're spending so much money on these cards. We got sick cards, we got Charizard, if you know what that even means. We got a bunch of sick cards. I'm like, alright, we need to make our money back. You know where I'm going with this. We need to make our money back. So like, alright, what do we do? How do we make our money back? We sell them because some of our cards are worth a lot of money. So we're like, all right, so I'm calling around, I'm looking up places near me. I'm calling around and I called a place called Wizards of something. And they're like, yeah, we buy, the guy sounded really normal on the phone. He's like, yeah, we buy Pokemon cards. And we're like, all right, well, we have some to sell, or maybe you could look at and give us some prices or make some offers. So we're like, all right. So we picked some cards out of our huge collection. We didn't pick our best cards or most expensive cards. We just picked some cards that we thought were pretty cool, just to get an estimate of prices, and then we could go back and actually sell our cards and pick other cards. So we're putting together some cards. We knew these cards weren't going to be really expensive, but we're like, all right, we're going to bring a couple, bring like 5 or 10. He'll take a look at them, give us a score, give us a grade, give us a price on cards. So we're like, all right. Oh, by the way, let's say it's 2:00 in the afternoon. We have a hockey game at 4, and this place is an hour and 20 minutes away from my house. So we're like, all right, we're gonna be late to our game, or we're gonna get there right on time, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna make a good amount of money, and we're gonna show up, and it's not gonna really matter. We're driving there. We show. We're like 10 minutes away. We start going through a really like sketchy town, like really like weird people just walking around, like people on drugs, people tripping out all over the side of the road, sleeping on the road. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. People are passed out on the road. All right, we're like, where are we? This place is definitely not gonna be nice at all. So we're driving. We pull in. It's some. How am I gonna paint this picture here? So it's literally with a paintbrush. Yeah. So it's a shack. Literally a shack on the side of the road.
Sketchy shit. The parking lot.
The parking lot's behind the building.
Down the hill.
Down the hill. This steep. Behind the building, there's like 3 spots for parking. Or we're like, all right, this guy is probably gonna try to scam us. So.
No, we said it doesn't matter where it is because we're gonna walk out with a briefcase full of money.
That's exactly what we said. So we were ready to go. So. We get all the cards. We have them in a binder. We're ready to go. Ready to go inside. We walk around. We walk up a hill. We're walking like this. Feels like we're walking up the side of a wall.
I climbed it with my hands.
Yeah. So we walk. We're like, all right, we don't know what to expect. We open the door. We open the door to go to the place. And can you please tell me what we saw?
Okay.
Like, we're not kidding. Like, this...
The outside was, like, not painted, but filled with posters of, like, Pokemon and, like, all different kinds of, like, games and stuff. So, Joe opens the door. I don't know who opens the door. One of us opened the door, and there's... I just see, like, so much stuff. Like, colors everywhere, like, just, like, tables.
Yeah.
For, like, games. And this was our first time in, like, a store.
Yeah.
Like, an actual, like...
That like
Pokemon
like sells Pokemon cards
yeah.
and stuff like that. Not like Walmart.
So we didn't know that like playing the thing was like an actual thing. Like people actually did it. So like okay, like is there like food, like a cafe? And this kid who is a little disabled was right there and looks at me and says
he's in your face. He's this far from your face.
I could like lick him if I wanted to. And he said, "Don't worry, come in, we don't bite." That was it. And our dumbasses said, okay. And we fucking walked in the place, like, okay, you won't bite. But we walk in and the first thing we hear, this is just all these are just warning signs everywhere of us not going into that place. And we just didn't care. We were so, like, motivated by the fact that we thought we were gonna make money. and some guy goes, "It's not too late to enter the Luigi tournament in 5 minutes." And we were dead else about to do it. We had no idea what it was.
We like, through my head, I looked at him and I go, "Did we do that?" And he looks at me and goes, "No, we have a fucking game in 30 minutes.
So we
go, "Oh, okay.
We didn't do that, but we walk up. Okay, so this is like where the story like actually gets to the story.
We're trying to paint the picture here.
Painting it.
On all the red flags. There was many red flags.
This guy comes out from behind the corner with 18 different colors in his hair. Do you remember? He had crazy dyed hair.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what he was doing. And it was a mess behind the counter. Like just piles of random shit.
Boxes, everything.
I don't even know. And we walked up.
There was probably
a
couple McDonald's bags behind it.
And he was like, "What's up?" And we were smiling.
I know.
Walking up, like, holy shit, this guy's got dank behind there, like, so much cash. And we walk up, like, "What are you gonna do today?" And he was like, and we were like, "We're gonna try to sell some Pokemon cards." He was like, "All right." And I asked, like, if they have to be graded, which is, like, the way of, like, getting them, like, make sure they're real and see how, like, the quality of them.
Yeah, check the quality of them.
And he said, "No, we don't buy graded cards." So, we're like, all right. And I opened my binder, and we have this one card. On eBay, right now, it's gone down a little bit. It's at $100. Or not $100, $800. It's at $800. So we're like, all right, maybe we'll make like a little bit of that. I'll be fine with like $400.
Should I try to show them? Here.
Half the price.
Or no?
No, it's fine.
Okay. It's $800. It's a Charizard VMAX. Secret Rare 74 if you want to look it up on eBay.
It's yeah. So we look at all of our cards on eBay because we watch YouTube videos and that's what all of them do. And he pulls up this fucking website, tcgplayer.com. We're like, all right, this must be like how like the pros do it or something.
The professional card players.
And it was not at this when we went there.
No.
He said, okay, wow, this one's
yeah. So I think it actually went up. This is the first time we checked it. But right now it says $430 on this website, and on eBay it says $800. But when we were there, he goes, "Oh, it's $200," and we were like, we just looked it up, and it was $900.
Yeah, it was almost $1,000.
So he's like, "All right, I'll offer you." He goes, "It's usually 20% of the price." So he's like, "All right, I'll offer you $50 for that card."
I don't even know if it was $50.
It might have been $25.
It might have been.
And he fucking no, stop. He looks at me and goes, "Do you want to do it? Do you really think that we should do this?" I was like, "No, we're not doing this." You're like, "Are you sure? Like $25? It's a good price for this." He was about to sell that card for $25. Right now, it actually went up.
Yeah.
So.
But before that, we had other cards that were like $100 and stuff.
Like on eBay,
$100 on
eBay.
He was like, okay, just to let you know, we'll give you money for any card that's over $7 when we got there, remember?
Yeah,
we're
so
like,
it was $100.
Fine.
Like all these cards are $50 to $100. Like we're just gonna make like a quick couple $100 off all these cards.
Yeah. And we're like, all right. He goes on TCG Player. We have a card that's probably like $100. And he said, I'll give you $7.56 for it. And I did it. I did it.
The card actually just went up. Now it's like $400.
Yeah.
And he sold it for $756.
That's right, too, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. He sold it for $756.
Okay. And yeah, so we walked out with $35.
And sold 5 of some of our best cards that we have.
Uh-huh.
That if we actually sold them the right way on eBay, because you can look on eBay and it says you can treat it to sold too, so you know they sell. If we sold them the right way, we would have made $35. We would have made $350 probably from those cards.
Yeah.
And that's when you looked at me and said, "Never will I ever go back to that place ever again."
Never.
And I go, "Oh, really? You think?" And then.
So now we just still collect, and we're gonna we can't mail stuff out here, but we're not gonna get stuff graded. We're just gonna
You keep talking for a
second. Okay, we're not gonna get stuff graded. We're just gonna wait till we get home or something, and probably sell stuff in bulk. I look on people on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, like more reliable places, and they'll actually buy. You finding it? And they'll actually buy. Like stuff for good prices, like you ship it to them and all that. We can't ship from here. We're at school, by the way.
All right. So just so you guys can see here. So this is like our big collection here. I'm not gonna take time to show you guys everything. I'm gonna show. I'll just show this page right here. So this is just a couple pages. Oh, here. Okay. Just for reference, the card that we were just talking about that was almost $1,000 that the guy offered us $25 for is this Charizard right here that we actually packed. We pulled out of a pack. First booster box. Ever. We pulled this Charizard VMAX. We also have this Jolteon Japanese card. But, like, this binder.
What's that?
I'll show you the size of the binder.
RFID is being used at a different device near someone in Madrid. Should I let them?
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, just cards on cards. They're all, like, good cards. We have a Pikachu page. We have one first edition card.
I hope you guys like Pokemon. Well, if you don't like...
We have this Bulbasaur, too. We have this one first edition card, Hollow Machamp. If you know what that even means, but...
Okay, so
we just have a crazy collection. And wait, but the story's not finished. The hockey game after with Helmet Man.
Oh.
We'll just continue into that.
Okay, so we get to the game. The Zamboni has 1 lap left.
we're walking in. We're about to go on the ice in 2 minutes.
And we walk in the locker room, and we were on a summer team, so this was during the summer.
So it wasn't that important, but it was still a tournament.
Yeah,
we were in the semifinals, I think. There were scouts there. Semifinals, like, we're in the playoffs. Like, it's not a huge game, but we're in the playoffs.
Dumbasses walk in 2 minutes before the game.
Yep.
And there's this one kid on our team.
So we don't really
Ontario
know.
Or something?
Canada.
He was somewhere in Canada.
Weirdo.
Yeah, we didn't obviously we didn't know him. It was just random kids this guy picked to put on a team. And so every time I didn't realize this was first. I'll let you say.
Right, so go back like before this all happened. We're at the tournament. The tournament lasts a couple days. We're at the tournament and this kid, okay. So the first game I didn't really notice anything. He just seemed really off and really weird. First game, we're winning.
I hope he's watching.
First game, yeah. Fuck you. First game, we're winning. The other team pulls their goalie. I have a breakaway on an empty net.
Oh, yeah.
There's no one around me. That weirdo kid comes up, and now it's a 2-on-0, which is 2 guys, 0 defenders, 0
And you already
goalie.
had 2 goals?
Yeah.
That game.
Empty net. I was like, all right, I don't need another goal. Like, this kid hasn't done anything. This kid doesn't have a goal. Like, I'll just pass him the puck so he can score. 2-on-0, we're standing still.
He have a visor?
Yeah, he had a visor on too. We're standing still. 2-on-0, empty net. I pass it to him. He misses the puck and it goes into the corner. And I get off the bench. I'm losing my mind, screaming at the kid, screaming at the coach, screaming at you.
Just everyone.
And I turn around and I say this, and so the other kid can hear me. I go, I'm never passing to that kid ever again in my entire life.
Yeah, and the rest of the game, I don't think you passed to anyone the rest of the game.
No.
Okay, so what about this kid?
Okay, so that was just the kid. Like, he's just annoying and
bad.
Yeah. So I get off the ice, and I'm looking at this kid. I'm like, I'm going to fucking kill this kid. I look at him, and I was like... So he's taking his skates off and his shin pads off, and he still has his helmet on. So I was like, what is wrong with this kid? And I'm just watching. I'm just observing. I'm just sitting back. I'm like basically already undressed, just sitting back and watching. Let me grab this hat. Okay. So he grabs his hat. He grabs his hat like so. If this is his helmet and this is like his just normal hat, he grabs his hat and his helmet and he goes like this.
So
like
fast.
Why? What is that kid like? Why did he just do that? So I was like, I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, that's.
Maybe he didn't have any hair. No,
I was like, yeah. I was like, that's wicked weird. Like that's so weird. So I didn't think anything of it, but whatever. Next game, I didn't tell him anything, and I was watching. Before the game, he had his hat on. Or he had his hat on like this. He's putting his shoulder pads on. He keeps his hat on. And he puts it over his hat. He puts his jersey over top of his hat like that. Time to go. I'm watching this kid. I was like, what's going on? So, he takes his hat and his helmet and he goes like this. Just like that. With his helmet. And I was like, all right, this kid is a lunatic. Like, I don't know what he's trying to hide. So then I mentioned something to him, and we're watching. He keeps doing the same stuff, like acting wicked weird. And there was one, and then we called him Hat Hair Man.
Yeah.
Because he never showed his hair, and hat hair. Yeah. So we were at the game. We were at I think it was the semifinals game. After the game, that game that we were late to.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell him, and he's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. So we're staring at him.
He said, I'll pay you $20 if you see the top of his head. I was like, what the fuck? All right. Why that's retarded? Why would you do that? Could you not? I didn't see the fucking top of his head.
We couldn't see it.
Impossible. I don't understand why. I wanted to just ask him. I don't know. But that would probably be the weirdest question I've ever asked anyone in my life. If I can just see the top of his head, or
probably not the weirdest question.
Okay, but that would be weird.
Really weird, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, so that happened, and the kid was just a weirdo. And this all happened right after we went to that Pokemon store.
Was it Leaf?
Come on in, we don't bite. Come on in, you don't want to sign up for the Luigi tournament that starts in 30 seconds. You guys can almost be in the winning bracket if you win a game.
No. You didn't do it, but I would have.
I would have too.
That would have been so funny.
And these people playing are weirdos. Like old men who sit in their basement and play with cards and play with cards.
I'm doing a test on you.
A test on me?
Yeah, I did this thing in psychology classes. You have to scoot your chair in now.
Do I have to stand up?
No. But I have to stand behind you somehow. Okay, you just stand up right here.
I stand up or you stand up?
You stand up. I'll stand above you.
We're not going to be able to see. Can I sit down and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab your chair.
Can you stand right there?
No, you can sit down.
I know I'm going to sit down. Oh, can it be like this?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Face them.
Okay.
Okay. No.
You can stand.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, like that.
Arsenal. Okay.
How, like, where do they have to see? Like, what's going to happen?
Just that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so now, this is a perception test. It's gonna work on your hearing. Okay?
Hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so close your eyes, and I'm gonna clap, like, around your head, and you have to point to where you think it is. Okay?
Yeah. Wait, so, okay. Wait, so I'll
No.
move over
Okay.
so you can, okay.
Can you see my... Yeah, okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you did a pretty good job. That was kind of pointless. But the thing is, I did fucking terrible.
Wait, what did I actually do a good job?
Yeah, pretty good. I did it a couple times behind your head and in front of your face, and you thought it was, like, over here.
Oh, really?
So, like, the thing is...
Like, when I point up here, I meant, like, up.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
But, that's all.
Can you guys do this?
Cool perception test.
With a pencil?
I don't have a pencil. Definitely don't have one in my whole desk. Probably on my table right there. Make the dragon. Wrong. Probably
So-
dragon.
Is there anything else we need to talk about this episode?
I think we can save some stuff for our next one. This was almost 50 minutes long. For our first one, it wasn't that bad.
No, I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, let us know.
We fucking love it.
We just
I'll
talk.
do
We talk. If we're not filming, we do the exact same thing. We
Yeah.
just talk, and we were like, all right, we might as well just, if people want to hear what we talk about when it's just us two, because we're known to be a
There's
little.
gotta be someone who's like, yo,
Yeah.
these guys are fun.
So we're just talking
What are we called again?
under the skull.
Under the Skull.
UTS.
Yep. We gotta still figure out how to make this a video. Because it's stupid hard for some reason. And, yeah, we're gonna put on our Instagrams and...
YouTube channel and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna shout it out on things, have our buddies shout it out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't see it, I'm sure someone will say something.
Well, if they're watching it, then they see it.
Well, yeah. Okay, so if you say hi. No, so...
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby. We'll be gone.
Today or tomorrow at the afternoon time.
We'll be kind of later.
Is that it?
I think that's
All right. Thank you guys, everyone, for participating in this unknown equivalent equality.
You can do that perception thing to yours. Actually, you can't. Never mind.
Why?
I'm clapping with my eyes closed. I think I know I did it.
Okay. Adieu. Bye bye. Godspeed. Adios. Cheerio. Kai. Parting.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Swing song.